kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life feels normal, just call on me. Just call on me. Just call on me. You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds, and when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call on me. Just call on me. Just call on me. Just call on me.
Welcome everybody to the Kool-Aid Monster Cup Series at Darlington, the playoff race. My name's Joseph Lester. My partner alongside me is Damon Lester. We're excited for a great race, and we're about to get it underway.
Yeah, absolutely, Joseph. We're really looking forward to this race tonight. This old lady, she's hard to tame, and we'll see who wins out tonight, the lady in black or these drivers. But it really looks like it's going to be a great night tonight. Greg Wood is our pole sitter with a lap of 29.284. But really looking forward to tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and like we said, this is the playoff race, and it's the round of 16 cutoff race. Nobody's safe. Well, actually, Jonathan Cogswell is safe because he's 18 points above, and there's only 17 drivers in this race, so should look good for him. And we're about to go green, so let's go ahead and go through our field real quick. Greg Wood Jr. will be on pole. Second, Bryce Kobler. Third, David Orfano. Fourth, Angel Santiago. Fifth will be Jonathan Cogswell. Sixth, Andrew Hurley. 7th, Kyle Harbin. 8th, George Jewell. 9th, Bill Sleet. 10th, Zach Woods. 11th, Nolan Pontbriand. And 12th, James Jones. 13th will be Ron Morris Jr., 14th, Zachary Cleek, 15th, John McIntyre, 16th, David Mayo, and rounding out the field, last but not least, Tyler Robinson. We're excited for a great show, and we're about to get underway here.
Yeah, absolutely. And as racing at the evening here, temperatures aren't going to be a problem like they would be if this was a daytime race. The ambient temperature only 69 degrees, track temperature 72. That's going to give the track a little bit more grip. Not a whole lot more. This track does like to chew on those tires, so we'll have to see how things pan out here tonight. But it's these guys have 70% fuel. They'll have 5 sets of tires in the race. We'll have 4 more in the pits and 1 on the car.
Oh yeah, for sure. Tires are going to be at a premium. This is my favorite track on the schedule to drive. I'm sure there'll be some mixed opinions on that in the field. I'm sure some drivers don't necessarily like it, but we're about to go underway, and Greg Wood's going to lead us to the green for not the first time this year.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a round on the track here coming out of turn 4.
Barney the flag man has that green flag in his hand. Green flag is out. Greg Wood. Darlington. He'll get clear. Bryce Codler second. White get clear now of Angel Santiago, and Angel's gonna. Everybody gets single file except back, I believe, around Nolan Pontbriand, and that could have been bad. Oh, Bill Sleep just hit the wall in 3 and 4.
I think there's going to be a lot of scraping the wall tonight, though, as you well know, Joseph. This track likes to reach out and grab you, and we'll certainly have to see, what these guys, how these guys handle the old girl. And but yeah, it's going to. I think it's going to be a great night tonight for sure. As you can see, Bryce Cobler has already caught back up to Greg Wood after Greg Wood shot out to a little bit of a lead there.
Yeah, Bryce is not letting Greg get away, but we've seen throughout this year that Bryce has the short run speed for sure. It just seems like he falls off a little bit on the long run, and there he goes. He almost got.
We got another one wrecking by the back. No, looks like Nolan Pontbriand.
Not sure what happened to Nolan. Let's go back and look.
I think Darlington happened, Joseph. Looks like he was coming out. Oh, yeah, he got a little wide out of the turn and overcorrected, and then that backstretch will bite you in a heartbeat.
It sure will. I mean,
you think back to a couple years ago, Jimmy Johnson's, came out of turn 2 as he was catching his teammate to end the stage, and he, it even got the best of a 7-time champion. So this track is gonna really cause these guys some issues tonight. But you really have to drive the track and not race against the competitors. So we'll see how things go.
Oh yeah, for sure. I did make a mistake earlier. I got it wrong. This is the first race of the round of 8. So your playoff guys will be Greg Wood in the lead, David Orfano, Kyle Harbin. 4th is John Garrett in the points. 5th, John Cogswell. 6th, John McIntyre. 7th, Nolan Pontbriand. And 8th will be Angel Santiago. So Angel's the sleeper. I think he has a chance to go deep in the playoffs.
Oh, I agree with you completely. And also one thing that he's still in that Heilig Myers car, so he said he's sticking with it until things change. So he's had some great runs. So yeah, I agree with you. I think he's a sleeper. If he has some good runs here, he certainly can finish strong this season. Just want to let everybody know that the stages tonight are lap 45, lap 90, and then they'll go 60 laps to finish it out.
Oh yeah, I mean, the stages pretty crazy, but um, it just makes for entertaining racing. It just makes the part of the race that might not be as exciting even more exciting.
Yeah, and then speaking of our sleeper, Angel Santiago, you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm just jumping in real quick. Joseph, my apologies. Can you turn up your volume a little bit? You're a little hard to hear in the broadcast. All right. You guys do a good job out there. Appreciate it.
All right, man.
Uh,
We were actually just talking about you. So good 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 luck tonight, man. At Holly Myers car, running a throwback at Darlington. So you had the assignment, man. You still got
yeah,
it going.
I finished second here in a Gen 6 with the same paint scheme on on SRM one, so I'm trying to make that happen again.
There you
Maybe
go,
one spot
man.
better.
All right,
You
well,
don't mind putting me back in my Discord,
yeah,
please?
I sure will,
Thank you.
buddy. Have a good race.
Well,
All right, that was Angel Santiago.
and we're about to go back green, and it's gonna get exciting here with Greg Wood leading them to the green. He's gonna wait a little bit till they get out of this corner. Then I'm expecting to gas it up as quick as possible to
There he
try to
goes.
escape David Orfano, and he does. And I just saw Angel Santiago get really loose on that restart with wheel spin, and he almost spun the thing around.
Oh yeah, you really have to be ginger on these restarts because the tires will spin even after a couple of laps. Those tires act like they have 20 laps on them. So there we go.
Wrecker in the
Bill
back.
Sleep. Bill Sleep
Bill
gets turned
Sleep.
around. He gets collected by who that was.
I am not sure. I think it was John McIntyre. His paint scheme is not showing up for me. I'm trying to get that fixed.
A white car for him too.
Maybe a little bit of an issue with trading paints. The iRacing Indy 500's going on right now, so it's probably getting a lot of work. So, not too big of a deal, but we're gonna try.
Yeah, just Bill got a little loose once again. Just sort of this rack and pinion steering in these cars. If you try to correct it, it'll whip around on you. And John McIntyre just didn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, he really didn't have anywhere to go, and we saw it. But I mean, John McIntyre almost missed him. It was just a little bit of a contact that got him going. But I mean, we're 10 laps into the race so far, so even though we've had some cautions, it's not going by that not too long.
Yeah, I mean, we're 9 laps in. Hopefully, we'll get into a good green flag stretch here. This track really doesn't like these cycles on tires, as you well know, Joseph. It really handles better if you get a good long run on these tires. So I'm sure these guys will get in here, but as we're cycling under caution here.
Yeah, I mean, cautions aren't too long, and it shouldn't take too long.
Absolutely, they'll get these things, get the track cleaned up, and we'll be ready to go here shortly.
Yeah, and I mean, while we're doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and go to commercial real quick.
Drivers that took time all of them within 3.5 tenths of each other tonight is going to be a very closely competitive race.
As the field works its way out of the 3-4 complex, the only thing that's left to say is wipe the visor, adjust the 5-point safety harness, because race fans, it's showtime!
Amazing looking cars already. Green flag will fly.
Well, oh, they're wrecking! Well, one thing that you're going to see at this track that we haven't seen the last few weeks is a surface that's multi-group. I think this is the first multi-group surface we're going to have.
After an amazing race at Daytona, we now come to the left coast and Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California for the second round of the Way She Goes Racing League Cup Series.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Kool-Aid Monster Cup Series. We're going green next time by. Greg Wood picked the top on this restart. He's going to have to do something to hold off these hard-charging Hornets of David Orfano and Bryce Kobler and Angel Santiago.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, it really just doesn't matter where you pick. You know, this track likes to spin the tires on the restart. You really have to be really gingerly on the throttle, and treat it like there's an egg under the pedal. So we'll get him back restarted here. Greg Wood, our leader. David Orfano second. Angel Santiago third. Bryce Kobler fourth.
And Greg Wood about to lead him to the green. Here we go. He's on that outside lane. Let's see if he can get a better jump up there than he has on the bottom. He does. So does Angel Santiago. Angel gets clear, and he's into second.
Yeah, little teamwork there. Those guys are on the same team. So I'm sure Greg Wood was in Angel's ear saying, hey, we're getting ready to go in 3, 2. You know how it goes, Joseph.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just teamwork, really. Like you said, Angel's car did reload there, so.
Bryce Kobler got into the wall just a little bit there. Just a little Darlington stripe, nothing major.
He did, and I think he'll be fine. These cars can really take a beating around here. But too wide through turns 1 and 2, that's not something you see quite often.
Yeah,
whoa!
A little loose off turn 2 there for a couple of the drivers. They've got
That was Zach Woods and Ron Morris Jr. They got it straightened back up, but that was a big moment for them.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Looks like they've got it straightened back up as we continue under green here. Well, I mentioned last week's winner, Joseph. Bryce Kobler got it done at Michigan. He had a great run. And I believe Bryce had a birthday this week, so happy birthday, Bryce.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah,
he did a
great
good
run
job
for him last week.
From Meadowview from Virginia. He asked, why are we going so fast there on the description?
It's the only way to go, man. It's like Ricky Bobby, I want to go fast.
Or, in the words of Sonic the Hedgehog, I gotta go fast.
There you go. Looks like things are starting to settle down here. Field's starting to...
Yeah, the
Everybody's
field's starting to spread
out a little bit.
And something I'm seeing, David Orfano, he's closing in on Angel Santiago. He can have something to say, and as I say it, I'm telling you, every time I mention something good about these guys, something happens to them. Like, it happens every time. I'm just going to stop talking about them.
That would make for a very boring broadcast. We can't do that. Come on, Joseph.
I don't know. I mean,
Oh, looks like Angel got a little loose there off of 2. He gathers it back up.
Morfano really struggling with that damage, it seems, and Bryce Kobler all over his bumper. Is he going to try to make a move into 1 and 2? He'll back out of it there. I mean, good move, because I don't think he was going to be able to get to his quarter. If he did, I think they were both going
Here
around.
he comes. He's going
There
to the
you go.
inside.
He set up the pass. He waited a corner, and he'll go around him here on the bottom, which can be really a
Morfano's
helpful
in the wall
line.
again.
Morfano struggling with that car. He might have tagged the wall once again out of the corner.
Absolutely. Jonathan Cogswell looking on the inside of Morfano here. Oh, Morfano gets in the wall again. Big time. This time is a lot bit harder. Yeah, you can see the damage there on as he gets the wall coming off 2. He's really off the pace now. That's unfortunate for David Morfano.
It really is, and I mean that's just part of this track. Is you got to keep it off the wall, and people that do it best will be the guys that are up front. We do got a good battle between George Jules, Zachary Cleef, and Kyle Harbin here, so I mean should be good. Not sure what's happening here. I got it fixed. iRacing's being really buggy right now. I'm not sure what's up with that, but I think I got it figured out now. What lap did you say the stages were on?
Lap 45 is into stage 1. Lap 90 the end of stage 2. Then they'll go to 150 from there. So 45, 45, and 60.
I mean, good stage links there, and Bryce Kobler, he saw Angel hit the wall. He is moving through the field.
Yeah, you just really got to be patient and race the racetrack. That's the key here at Darlington. You know, like he's doing, he's sort of he'll wait a corner and he'll get him going into 3 and 4. It seems like he is better than 3 and 4 than most of these guys tonight.
Yeah, it definitely appears so. That's where he's making all his passes. He's kind of entering low and sliding up above them. It's just a classic side job you'd see at a place like Chicagoland.
Oh, absolutely. And this is the perfect place for that. Turns 1 and 2 is really difficult to pass, as you know, 2 sort of pinches up, as Joey Logano will tell you. 2 will close up on you in a hurry. So it's best to try to get those passes made in 3 and 4 instead of doing it in 1 and 2. 1 and 2 being a little bit at a little bit different angle than 3 and 4. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Jonathan Cogswell and Bryce Kobler are the fastest cars on track right now. Bryce ran a 29.8, 9, and Jonathan ran a 29.96. So, 2 fastest cars on track, and Jonathan's sort of getting held up by Angel.
And compared to our leader, who's running a 30.24 right now, so. And Bryce just keeps getting faster. He just ran a 29.77, Joseph. So his car seems to be better as these tires are working in.
Something I'm worried about with that, though, is those are some really fast lap times, but these tires do fall off quite a bit after about 20-25 laps. That's right around the range we're getting, so if he can keep it up, that props to him. It's just, I'm worried that he might be burning up his stuff.
He is really eating into Greg Wood's lead, that's for sure. Looks like Greg Wood's been in the wall a little bit. I know we've been back watching the guys in the back of the pack, but if you look at that right side, Joseph, he's got some Darlington stripes on that car.
It does appear to be, or it does appear that way. I'm not sure, but it seems like Bryce Kobler has it too. So
Yeah, I don't. If you don't have a Darlington stripe on your car by the end of the day, you've probably not tried hard enough.
or your car's just so fast that you can run the bottom.
There's that too.
And with how fast Bryce Kobler is on that bottom, he might want to move down there in 3 and 4 just to keep it off the wall and save some tire. I said it, and he did it. He sort of did a low entry and diamonded it.
He really got a great run on Greg Wood coming out of 4 there, as he will take the lead going into 1.
You know, with his win last week, we might be seeing emergence of a superstar here in this KMM series. We do have a caution, John McIntyre. Let's see. John McIntyre spun.
Like he got both sides of the car.
He got it back going, so we're gonna go to a quick commercial real quick, and we'll be back.
Drivers that took time, all of them within 3.5 tenths. Drivers that took time, all of them within 3.5 tenths of each other tonight is going to be a very closely competitive race.
As the field works its way out of the 3-4 complex, the only thing that's left to say is wipe the visor, adjust the 5-point safety harness, because race fans, it's showtime!
Amazing looking cars already. Green flag will fly.
Well, oh, they're wrecking! Well, one thing that you're going to see at this track that we haven't seen the last few weeks is a surface that's multi-group. I think this is the first multi-group surface we're going to have.
After an amazing race at Daytona, we now come to the left coast and Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California for the second round of the Way She Goes Racing League Cup Series.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Kool-Aid Monster Cup Series. We just came back from our commercial break. Bryce Kobler will lead them to the green. They still got to go one more time, so should
You get the one to go this time by.
yeah.
There we go. The lights are off on top of that Ford Mustang pace car. So that Bryce Cober will take the inside line.
Well, here we go. I'm excited. We got about 10, 15 laps until the stage. I think it's more like 10, 12. But should be fun. Should be exciting. Should be a crazy finish to the end. And I think with the speed Bryce Cober showed, I think it's in his hands.
Yeah, we just got to get a good restart. Trying, like I said, not spinning the tires is going to be the key here. So, Bryce Cober is our leader. Greg Wood will start second on this restart. Angel Santiago is third. Andrew Hurley up to fourth.
Andrew Hurley is quietly, ever since the playoffs have started, has been having a great season. And, I mean...
George Drew as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Andrew didn't make the playoffs, but he sure did show the speed throughout the season. But great momentum from Greg Wood. They'll be side by side out of 1 and 2. Bryce Cober is going to back out of it. Man, I didn't expect that.
Well, hey, no, he's being smart. You don't want to go into the corner side by side this early in the race. You know, you got to look at the big picture, and you know, he's still got several laps to get back around, and we know that Bryce has a fast car tonight.
He sure does, and I mean, he's able to run the top better than anybody I've seen in 1 and 2. Then he's able to diamond 3 and 4. Taking the line I did when I raced at Darlington a couple of weeks ago, and it seemed to save the tires pretty well. And I mean, it proved to be fast.
Oh yeah, and I know the people at home, you're probably seeing these guys. They'll get in the wall a little bit. There's gonna be a little scrub here and there. And
Oh,
Angel
big
Santiago
scrub
really
out of
getting it.
Angel Santiago.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
and
he's
what a save! And then the field goes around
Oh,
behind.
yeah. George Jewell gets stuck in the wall there.
Wow. Let's go back and watch that. Angel got in the wall. He saved it, but Hurley hit the wall trying to miss him. George Jewell went around. That's the definition of the commentators' jinx.
Yeah, I'm gonna apologize to George right now. Yeah, that's probably on me, buddy. I apologize. He was having such a good run, and good thing about it, he'll have a fast repair. He'll be able to get that car back out there. He may go a lap down. He did have to tow because he got stuck in the wall there. So, you know, typically that wouldn't happen.
Andrew Hurley's gonna go down pit road, but while we're talking about that, we're gonna go to a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Drivers that took time, all of them within 3.5 tenths of each other tonight is going to be a very closely competitive race.
As the field works its way out of the 3-4 complex, the only thing that's left to say is wipe the visor, adjust the 5-point safety harness, because race fans, It's showtime!
Some amazing looking cars already. Green flag will fly.
Well, oh, they're wrecking! Well, one thing that you're going to see at this track that we haven't seen the last few weeks is a surface that's multi-group. I think this is the first multi-group surface we're going to have.
After an amazing race at Daytona, we now come to the left coast and Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California for the second round of the Way She Goes Racing League Cup Series.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Kool-Aid Monster Cup Series presented by Pulse Graphics. It's going to be an entertaining final 5 laps of the stage. What do you think? Who do you got winning the stage?
I hope not the pace car.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. It's alright. It happens sometimes, and they'll get it back going if it does happen, but should be fun to watch. And
Absolutely. You know, these guys, they're gonna get settled in. You know, they'll be doing pit stops here shortly. They'll be able to get some fresh skins on these tires. Greg Wood's gonna bring them here out of turn 4, and Angel Santiago right on his bumper as they get another great restart.
Loose wiggle. He spun his tires, and man, that was insane. And we saw Angel Santiago, he calls that last caution, and well, looky there, he's up to second.
Yeah, he's pulled a good slide job there, going into 1 and 2 on that restart. Bryce Cobra already caught up to the tail end of Angel Santiago. Bryce will want to make quick work of Angel to go ahead and get up there and try to catch Greg Wood to get that stage win. So as they throw it down into 1 and 2, Angel Santiago gets in the wall a little bit, gives Bryce Cobra the run. He's going to look on the inside, going down the backstretch.
Oh, big wiggle out of Kyle Harbin. Did he get it saved? No, he did not. That goes back up into the field. No caution. Caution's
Great
out
battle
now.
perspective.
Let's go watch it. Kyle Harbin gets loose.
Just what I didn't want to happen. The pace car to win the stage.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He starts drifting that thing coming out of 2. Almost has it caught. Oh, gets hit by Bill Sleep. Bill Sleep has just been in the wrong place at the wrong time several times tonight.
I feel like that's been the story of his season almost. Well, we got guys coming down pit road. It looks like the whole field, actually. So
Yeah, I would say that will be the end of the stage there. So Greg Wood will end up being our stage winner. Jonathan Cogswell stayed out, so maybe they're not gonna call that the end of the stage. Jonathan Cogswell wanting those very valuable points. So the end of the stage is lap 45, so, you know, when they cross the line this next time by, that will be lap 45, so.
It sure will. So that was the stage, and I mean, you saw Angel Santiago get second. Much needed stage points for him. That should put him in the second position in points.
So did Jonathan Cogswell pit earlier in the night? I mean, why would you stay out at this point of the race unless you were trying to get the stage win, since the stage ended lap 45, unless...
He pitted at lap 30.
Oh, so he's already pitted. So yeah, Greg Wood is our stage winner then.
But, I mean, we're going to go to a quick commercial and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to the Kool-Aid Monster Cup Series at Darlington, the playoffs, round of 8. And, I mean, it's looking good.
Yeah, we've got a lot of cars with some damage out there, but everybody's come in this under this last caution, got fresh tires, except for Jonathan Cogswell and Zachary Cleek. They're out there with about 15-lap-old tires. Not many green flag laps on those tires, though, so they should be okay. We're going to find out, though, as we come to green this time by. They're coming through the turns 3 and 4. The pace car is going to duck off.
Pace car is off, and Jonathan Cogswell will lead him to the green. And Zachary Cleek on the outside, he gets clear, and he'll fall into second. Greg Wood, he'll be in third. Fourth, Bryce Coburn. Bryce Coburn trying to catch Greg Wood. Greg Wood stuffs it in the wall, keeps it going. He saved it.
Yeah, no caution there. He got it back underway, but he hit the wall a ton right there.
Yeah, and he's still trying to get back going.
Yeah, he is losing a ton of positions here. Not sure what happened there. It just broke loose on him. I'm not sure. It just snapped loose, or that was...
Oh, somebody just hit the wall. I believe that might have been Bill Sleep. Yeah, that's Bill Sleep. And he went around right in front of the field. Man, that was close for a lot of drivers.
Yeah, it was. Greg Wood was right there, getting ready to get caught up in that one again, so...
Well,
it looks like Zachary Cleek had an issue there. He's got the all-famous meatball, Joseph. Here comes Greg Wood. He'll bring that Toyota Camry to pit road. and work on getting some of that damage fixed.
Yeah, that right side is just pushed in completely. Unfortunate for him.
Yeah, looks like we've already got one retiree tonight. John McIntyre is out of the race, so tough break for him early in the race. Looks like Greg Wood, one other car coming down pit road with him. Zachary Cleek is down pit road as well with Greg Wood. Both those guys trying to get a little bit of damage fixed. Looks like Greg Wood's going to go ahead and try to get that damage fixed the old-fashioned way, not use that fast repair yet. So he'll still have that in his pocket for later in the race if he needs it.
Yeah, and that'll be good for him. He'll keep it going, and something that does do is give Bryce Kobler the second place position, which is the first car on tires.
Yeah, it sure does. And as fast as he's been, that should give him a good look at that turn one, where he has been awfully fast tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he's been fast everywhere, and it's just
We've got some new faces up there in the top 5 right now, Joseph. Let's just do a quick little run through. Jonathan Cogswell is our leader. Bryce Kobler second. Tyler Robinson is up to third after starting tail end Charlie tonight. James Jones up to fourth. That's a new face in the top 5 tonight. David Lorfano has got that car back up to fifth. And Zachary Woods sixth. Angel Santiago is back to seventh. Kyle Harbin back in eighth, and Ron Morris Jr. is in ninth. And Andrew Hurley is back to 10th place.
yeah, I mean, the field has definitely been rounded out. Greg Wood is in 11th, so these guys are trying to get this to the end of the stage on this set of tires, and they're gonna have to save some once this goes green, and I expect a good long green flag run.
Yeah, it's going to be, with 38 laps here to the end of the stage, so the lights are out on top of the Ford Mustang pace car, so we'll be going green next time by.
Yeah, we're about to go green, like you said, and man, I'm excited.
So one thing, we haven't talked about a lot is most of the racing that was done here at Darlington last or week before last in the officials was done in the daytime, and the track was hot and really slick. This race is been run at night tonight, so that's going to give these guys a little bit more security. Not much, as this old girl still will chew up your tires, but we'll have to take that into consideration as we get ready to go back to green here.
These guys are about to go green flag, like you said. Jonathan Cogswell gonna take off, and Bryce Kobler gonna try and get a good jump. He doesn't spin his tires this time, and that should set him up to get Jonathan Cogswell out of 3 and 4, or out of 1 and 2. Oh, he's gonna go for it right now. He is making the pass out of 2, which is one of the hardest things to do, especially here on iRacing, where this big setup is really, really tight. And oh, big contact to the wall. I believe that is Tyler Robinson.
Yeah, it's Tyler Robinson.
A big wreck.
David Lorfano, Zachary Cleek involved. We're back under caution.
Back under caution, and let's go look at it from the view of David Orfano. Just gets in the wall and spins around, holds the brake, and not sure who that was he made contact with, but I believe that was Bill Sleep. He's been the pinball tonight.
Yeah, so it started. Tyler Robinson got in the wall, and then everybody just sort of piled in.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, lap 55 of 150. You think we can get our stage winner in here, Greg Wood?
Yeah, let's grab Greg real quick.
Hello?
Hey, Greg Wood. Damon Joseph in the booth, buddy. You got a copy?
Sure do.
Well, you got you a win there in that first stage. How's that track out there tonight?
Oh, it's a little slick. I really wanted that stage win. That'd be my 10th stage win of the season, so I was glad I got that. And then that previous restart, fresh tires, it didn't like it 1 and 2, and I kind of just lost her a little bit. So work our way back through the field. Track is getting slicker as the night goes on. Just kind of got to dodge the mess, and hopefully I can get back to the front.
Absolutely, man. Well, hey, good luck the rest of the way. Congratulations on that stage win, and that championship's looking pretty good right about now.
Yep, trying to go back-to-back championships. That's the goal.
There you go, man. Well, hey, good luck the rest of the way. Hopefully we'll be talking to you at the end of the night.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was your stage 1 winner, not David Orfano, Greg Wood.
Well, I'm back. I think I got accidentally grabbed into one of the teams, but I'm back. And yeah, as you were saying, Greg Wood, his plans to come back through this field. He says the track's going to get slicker. That's certainly going to make it more interesting the rest of the way, Joseph.
It really should, and with that being said, it's definitely going to get more interesting. But Bryce Cober continues to lead, and it's been an exciting race to this point, and it's due to get even more exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking now, Greg Wood is back up to 10th spot. So doesn't have very many cars to go, but you really got to race the racetrack. It's like Bryce Cober was doing. He was saving his stuff in 1 and 2, and then getting that run down the backstretch, and that's where he was making his moves into 3 and 4. So he got a little braver a little later, but sometimes you have to do that. But as we're getting ready, should be going green here in the next lap or so, and as he said, the track's going to get slicker, and that's just going to make it all the more difficult to keep that car up underneath these guys. So we'll see what they can do with it as we get ready to go back under green. Bryce Cober is going to be our leader. Jonathan Coswell will be second. James Jones third. Zachary Woods up to fourth. Kyle Harbin, now our 5th place driver. Angel Santiago back up to 6th. Zachary Cleek is in 7th. Andrew Hurley 8th. Ron Morris Jr. 9th. And Greg Wood Jr. has made his way back up to 10th spot after getting into the wall on that restart.
Yeah, Greg Wood, he's moved into the 9th position, like you said, and he's making his way through the field, and Bryce Kobler off and away and leading them. Got a big gap. Jonathan Cogswell got clear of Zach Woods, and then it's a mess behind. You got
Three wide.
Jones, Angel Santiago, there's guys 3 wide, like you said, and I'm still trying to figure out this trading paints issue. I'm trying to figure it out. Just not really sure what's happening.
Ooh, Kyle Harbin got a little loose. Something going on with Kyle Harbin's car. He got loose in 1 and 2, and then again in 3 and 4. So something not quite right with that 34. I know he was just caught up in that little chain reaction thing, but it looks like his car's pretty clean, so not sure what happened there.
I think
Yeah,
it's
Bryce
just a
Cope-
product of what Greg Wood said in the track slickening up.
Yep, you just got to race the racetrack, that's for sure.
Jonathan Cogswell maintaining that second position. He's holding strong, which is a surprise to me because he is on 15 lap older tires than the rest of the field.
Well, but you know, if you get out there and you're not getting into the wall and you're taking your time, you can make some hay even with old tires if you just drive the racetrack. Here comes Angel Santiago. He's back up to third. Here comes Andrew Hurley following him through.
Andrew Hurley just had a big wiggle along with Greg Wood, so it is definitely slickening the track up, which just makes for even more exciting racing. And speaking of exciting racing, Andrew Hurley and Zach Woods are beating and banging out there. I see Lauren Krukelik. If I said that wrong, I'm sorry. But they said I got go fast.
You got to go fast.
And then you got Christopher Hubka saying rooting for Bryce Kobler. Dennis Kobler says, dang, Santiago, too early to be that aggressive. That was just good hard racing between Bryce and him. And then Chad Snyder says, go Lorfano.
Yep. Chad Snyder slipping in from over another lead that David Lorfano races in to wish him some luck tonight. But looking back up at our leader, Bryce Kobler got a heck of a lead on the field now, 2.45 seconds on the field, and just continuing to stretch it out in that number 24 Chevy Camaro. Got Emory and Henry Wass on the front of there. I believe Bryce actually runs track for Emory and Henry.
He does.
So nice looking ride there. That Emory and Henry Wass number 24. And I talked to Bryce a little bit before the race, and got the 555 on there for Colin McRae. So thrown back to Colin McRae, who was an awesome rally driver.
Oh yeah, for sure. Good looking paint scheme. And good looking
may be
drive out of
biased,
him.
I may be biased, but anything with a 24 on it looks pretty doggone good.
I mean, yeah. Angel
Santiago just
got
made a
past
move on Jonathan
Cogswell.
So here he comes.
We said that at the same time, and basically it's word for word. Angel did make a move on him, and Angel's been having a good run here late.
Yeah, it's the car he's driving, man. I mean, I know everybody probably can't see it right now, but it's the number 90 Holly Myers, and he's had a great run ever since he put that paint scheme on. He's leaving it on there.
Yeah, I mean, for good reason, since he's done great with it on there.
He did make the pass there to move into second place, but he still lost 2/10 to Bryce Kobler on that lap. And here comes Greg Wood on the inside of Andrew Hurley for fourth place. Like Greg Wood said, he's going to work, trying to make his way back up through the field. And I'm say it all night long. The best way to race this track is to race the track and, you know, pass everybody when you get the opportunity and not try to force the issue.
Oh yeah, for sure. Lots of guys, including myself, have learned that the hard way.
Boy, have you.
But that's a long story, and I don't know if y'all want to hear that.
No, we don't want to get into that.
But good battle between Greg Wood and Jonathan Cogswell here. It's been really entertaining. I believe
Greg Wood's just trying to find his spot. He's probably going to get a good run off of turn 2 here. Jonathan Cogswell is going to move over and let him have it. Jonathan Cogswell playing it smart here early in the race. Still have a lot of racing left to go as we have 20 laps to go in this stage.
Greg Wood did get by him, and with 19 to go in the stage, it's all spread out.
And this will allow the guys to get some laps in, and be able to tell how their cars are running on these long green flag runs.
Oh yeah, for sure. One thing I will say, that 24 still the fastest on the track, other than Greg Wood, who was about 3/10 faster that time by. Can Greg Wood get by Angel Santiago and run down Bryce Cobour before the end of the stage? We're going to go to a commercial break here with 17 to go in the stage, and we'll be right back.
Drivers that took time, all of them within 3.5 tenths of each other tonight is going to be a very closely competitive race.
As the field works its way out of the 3-4 complex, the only thing that's left to say is wipe the visor, adjust the 5-point safety harness, because race fans, it's showtime!
Amazing looking cars already. Green flag will fly.
Well, oh, they're wrecking! Well, one thing that you're going to see at this track that we haven't seen the last few weeks is a surface that's multi-group. I think this is the first multi-group surface we're going to have.
After an amazing race at Daytona, we now come to the left coast and Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California for the second round of the Way She Goes Racing League Cup Series.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Kool-Aid Monster Cup Series here at Darlington. Bryce Cobour continues to lead in dominating fashion, and I don't see anybody catching him right now, but I do see a battle between Greg Wood and Angel Santiago. Angel hits the wall and Greg Wood gets by. Now that's going to leave a battle between Jonathan Cogswell and Angel Santiago. I think the stuff's been burnt up off the Angel Santiago 90 machine.
Yeah, he really pushed up coming at was to that previous lap, and that's when Greg Wood was able to take advantage of that and just get on around him. He'll try to track down Bryce Cobour as he's 4.8 seconds behind. You see, it looks Angel Santiago really struggling to get off of turn 2.
Yeah, Angel has really struggled keeping it off the wall in 1 and 2. And that's just really hurt his performance on the car.
we're coming to be 11 laps to go this time around to the end of the stage. Bryce Cobra has a commanding lead on the field as he's starting to run into lap traffic here.
Oh, Angel got in the wall again. And Jonathan Cogswell, a little bit of contact there. But I do see Bryce Cobler. He has a lot of traffic in front of him. Oh, Bill Sleep hits the wall right in front of him.
So did Zachary Cleek as well. Both those guys got into the wall.
Oh yeah, for sure. And as we're riding on
synchronized
board,
striping.
as we're riding on board with Bryce Cobler, these guys getting their own lap traffic, that just cost him a tenth or two through 1 and 2, having to keep it down there on the bottom and not being able to diamond that corner.
Well, I think, Bryce just needs to race the racetrack, get around these guys. Hopefully they'll sort of yield, and as Bill Sleep has probably told him, just going around before they get to the corner.
Bryce Cobler continues to lead, and the closest battle on track is Angel Santiago and Jonathan Cogswell. Every time we click onto him, it's in 1 and 2, and he's in the wall, it seems like.
And looks like Greg Wood came awfully close to catching the wall coming out of 2 that time.
And, I mean, good battle right here. And, I mean, Jonathan Cogswell is just having a miserable time trying to get around Angel Santiago. Plenty of mistakes out of Angel. It's just every time he makes a mistake, Jonathan makes a mistake.
Yeah, and this track can be really frustrating because, you just want to make sure that you don't get yourself caught up in somebody else's mistake. That's the key here.
And Jonathan Cogswell slowly working his way through the field, and he's just been stuck behind Angel Santiago for a bit. But one thing I do see is Bryce Cobler's lead shrinking. It was just at 5 seconds a couple laps ago. It's down to 4.3.
To the end of this run, though, so it's going to take a lot to. But we'll see how everything pans out here.
But Greg Wood almost killed the wall there. It was close. But, I mean, these guys having a great battle back here between Jonathan Cogswell and Angel Santiago. Jonathan's just trying not to make any contact with him, trying not to ruin either of their days.
And that's a good move. That's a good move on Jonathan's part. He knows that fresh tires are going to be coming here pretty soon, and he, more than anybody, really needs those tires.
He's on 15 lap older tires than anybody else in the field, so that definitely shows he has speed. It's just a matter of getting those fresh tires to be able to show that speed. Oh, big wiggle out of Bill Sleep.
And Greg Wood.
Just a great battle between Angel Santiago and Jonathan Cogswell. Angel's just holding on for dear life as Jonathan's waiting for a mistake that just hasn't come here as of late.
As we're on the final lap, looks like Bryce Kobler is gonna win this stage.
Oh, and
Hands
Angel
down.
Santiago makes a mistake, and that's what Jonathan Cogswell was waiting for.
Absolutely, as Bryce Kobler will take the green-white checkered, and he'll win this stage. The caution is out for the end of the stage. Great win by Bryce Kobler.
Great stage win, like you said, for Bryce Kobler. We're gonna let him get his tires, and then you'll be able to get a hold of him. Tires most definitely important here, more than really any other track. So should be fun. But Bryce Kobler coming down pit road, and let's see.
Greg Wood closes right up on him.
And Greg Wood definitely carrying more speed through pit road. Not sure if he was speeding or not. But, I guess we'll see once they get out of pit road, and Bryce Kobler gonna pull into his pit stall and get those fresh tires. Oh, he slid through his box. Greg Wood already had those right sides jacked up and onto the left side, so I think Bryce Kobler might lose the position to Greg Wood, and he does. He's going to lose a plethora of spots. He was still in reverse. Man.
He's still on pit road. I'm not sure if he's got a problem with the car or what's going on.
Well, I just heard over the radio that he slid through his stall, so he just decided to fix all of his damage that he had on his car.
Not a bad idea.
Well, I think you got a copy on him.
Hey, Bryce Kobler, it's Damon and Joseph in the booth, buddy. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
All right, man, I'll tell you what. You laid it on that stage. You got 60 more to go. What do you think you got for these guys?
And I definitely think I have a pretty good shot at all of them. I mean, I'm kind of buried myself back here because I overslept my pits. I had a little bit of damage, so thought I might as well fix it. But I think I got a lot because I was up to about a 5-second lead, and the track's it's really suiting me and how I like to drive it. So I think I got a pretty good shot. I just got to get these guys up here now.
Well, that's awesome, man. Well, I understand you had a birthday this week, so maybe you'll get another gift here tonight.
Yeah, I got to go back-to-back. Won at Michigan last week, so I'm trying to go get a win here now.
There you go, man. Well, hey, good luck the rest of the way, man. Hopefully we'll talk to you at the end of the race.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. So that's Bryce Kobler, winner of Stage 2. We're getting ready to go 60 laps here to close this one out. Like he said, he did slide through his pits, so he went ahead and got all that damage fixed. So he's got everything good to go for the end of this race. So.
In real world news, in the Camping World Truck Series, Stuart Friesen won, and some unfortunate news. Ross Chastain has fainted after the race and is taken to the infield care center.
Well, hopefully he's okay. It's awfully hot down there in Texas this weekend.
Oh yeah, it was 90 degrees here, and then I can't imagine Texas.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's. I mean, last year it was pretty rough. Lights are out on top of the pace car. Looks like we'll be going green this next time by. It's Greg Wood as our leader, Jonathan Cogswell second, Andrew Hurley third, Bryce Cobler getting all his damage fixed, 4 tires, full of fuel, only back to 4th. So we'll be getting ready to go green as we come around this time by.
Coming around to the line, we'll have 55 laps to go. 5 laps longer than those, or 10 laps longer than those first 2 stages. And they're
Greg
going
Wood gets
green.
a heck of a jump.
Greg Wood gets an amazing jump, and Jonathan Cogswell and Andrew Hurley were side by side for a bit, but Andrew Hurley got loose on the bottom, and Bryce Cobler has a rocket ship, man.
Yeah, he does, and you heard him there in the interview. The track is really coming into his liking, so, you know, if that's the case, these guys better watch out.
Oh, big wiggle from Greg Wood.
As Bryce gets the run off of turn 4 there, he'll settle into second place and put his eyes on Greg Wood in that 78 Camry.
Oh! Big wiggle out of everybody.
Maybe there's some oil on the track.
Everybody got loose there. I've never seen anything like that.
Have you ever?
I mean, I guess
No,
I have now.
You have now. You hadn't until then. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before.
Well, everybody saved it, so I mean, props to them. That was a bunch of saves. That man.
Let's go back and count them. Hang on. Let's see here. So Bryce Cobler, save number 1. Angel Santiago, save number 2. David Jewell, save number. Save it. George Jewell, did he save it? Yeah.
Yeah, but then he ended up getting hooked.
He saved it, and he got hit, but he still didn't hit the wall. I'm going to give him a save on that one. And then somebody just drove through Tyler Robinson, so that was a net code blessing right there for Tyler Robinson.
It sure was. Props to him for being able to save it. But let's go ahead and go to a commercial real quick, and we'll be right back.
Drivers that took time, all of them within 3.5 tenths of each other tonight is going to be a very closely competitive race.
As the field works its way out of the 3-4 complex, the only thing that's left to say is wipe the visor, adjust the 5-point safety harness, because race fans, it's showtime!
Amazing looking cars already. Green flag will fly.
Well, oh, they're wrecking! Well, one thing that you're going to see at this track that we haven't seen the last few weeks is a surface that's multi-group. I think this is the first multi-group surface we're going to have.
After an amazing race at Daytona, we now come to the left coast and Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California for the second round of the Way She Goes Racing League Cup Series.
Tony just said you can't hear you.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the Kool-Aid Monster Cup Series at Darlington. Should be an exciting race to the finish. 50 laps. 50 crazy ones, to say the least.
Oh yeah, it's been exciting. Even under the the long green run, we had a lot of excitement there. So curious to see what's going to happen here. We've got Greg Woods is our leader. Jonathan Cogswell will start second. Bryce Cobra third. Andrew Hurley fourth. Angel Santiago is in fifth. George Jewell in sixth. Zachary Woods seventh. James Jones is back to eighth. Kyle Robinson ninth. And Kyle Harbin in 10th. As the pace car is off.
Pace car is off, and these guys are about to go back racing, and Greg Wood is off and away. Ain't nobody catching him right now, but I say that, and Bryce Cobler is up into the second position.
Yeah, he timed that restart really well. Greg Wood knows he needs to get a great restart to get out there in front of him. So it looks like it's going to come down between 78 and 24 tonight. We'll have to see what happens. Still have a lot of racing left to go.
We sure do, and we have a great battle for the lead with Greg Wood and Bryce Cobler. Bryce Cobler was able to run that top longer than I've seen anybody, and well, he snapped loose, so definitely not good to see that. But Zachary Cleek is around. Let's see what happens here with Zachary Cleek. It seems like, it might have just been him trying to miss Andrew Hurley and went around. But it's been a good race so far. What are your thoughts on it?
Man, I'm loving it. It's like I say, we've had some cautions, nothing major, just typical Darlington stuff. Really, I'm really enjoying it, man. It's been great so far. So, looking forward to the finish of this race. We're coming down. We're 49 laps to go. So, looking like it's going to be good times for sure.
It really should, and I mean, these guys are just waiting it out under yellow, but I think if they could get a green flag run, this could go by fairly quickly.
Yeah, they're just going to have to settle down. I think Bryce is getting such a good run through 1 and 2. He really, if he'll just let it roll a little bit further through the corner and not get in it so much, I think that's where he's going to make up that little loose off of 2 there.
Oh yeah, for sure. He really has had a great car, and he's been able to make that line work for him, other than the snapping loose part.
Yeah, he gets that. I mean, he should be able to, get up there to him, but we're just going to have to. His car is really good on a long run. I think that's his thing, but we've got to get some laps, and if he takes it easy on this beginning of this run, that's what's going to help him.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think he'll really be able to go out and do pretty well. But we'll just have to see as the night goes on. We're getting down to the nitty gritty.
Oh yeah, it's and if you look back in history, there's not many numbers that have been as successful at Darlington as a 24.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think that's mostly because of Jeff Gordon.
Well, yeah, it is.
Well, you heard it from Jeff Gordon's biggest fan. The 24 is only the good number that it is because of Jeff Gordon.
Willoughby's doing a good job with it.
He is.
He made that 2007 paint scheme look good a couple weeks ago at Darlington. Unfortunate he had to get driven through, but you know, things happen.
We're going green this time though, so should be exciting and should be fun.
Yeah, as the lights are out on top of the Ford Mustang pace cars, the guys are coming through 1 and 2 as they'll head down that Boeing backstretch here. Coming to the green flag. Greg Wood trying to get his tires cleaned off, make sure he's ready to go.
Well, we're about to go green. Greg Wood leading. Jonathan Cogswell second, third Andrew Hurley, and fourth Bryce Coburn. And looks like Jonathan Cogswell's kind of laying back a little bit to try to get a good run on Greg Wood on this restart. It doesn't quite work out, and he's going to be right back to where he was. And I mean, what can I say? I mean, he did good. It's just can't quite get that good launch like he tried to get. But
Yeah,
coming to... Go ahead.
I was going to say, it looks like everybody got through turn 2 okay that time.
Yeah, they did, and Bryce Coburn going at Jonathan Cogswell, and Jonathan Cogswell going at Greg Wood. Could we maybe see a 3-wide move into 1 and 2? No, we don't. Oh! Bryce Coburn just put Greg Wood in the wall. Let's go watch that again. Just slid up, not enough space, and Greg Wood into the wall, and I think he already used his fast repair.
No, I don't think he has. But something happened to Greg Wood coming out of 4 that previous lap. So, I mean, I don't think there's much that Bryce could have done. I mean, he was trying to hold it down as low as he could.
Yeah, I mean, he was. It's just, it gets so tight through 1 and 2. But, we're going to go to a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Drivers that took time, all of them within 3.5 tenths of each other tonight is going to be a very closely competitive race.
As the field works its way out of the 3-4 complex, the only thing that's left to say is wipe the visor, adjust the 5-point safety harness, because race fans, it's showtime!
Amazing looking cars already. Green flag will fly.
Well, one thing that you're going to see at this track that we haven't seen the last few weeks is a surface that's multi-group. I think this is the first multi-group surface we're going to have.
After an amazing race at Daytona, we now come to the left coast and Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California for the second round of the Way She Goes Racing League Cup Series.
Drivers that took time, all of them within 3.5 tenths of each other tonight is going to be a very closely competitive race.
As the field works its way out of the 3-4 complex, the only thing that's left to say is wipe the visor, adjust the 5-point safety harness, because race fans, it's showtime!
Amazing looking cars already. Green flag will fly.
Well, oh, they're wrecking! Well, one thing that you're going to see at this track that we haven't seen the last few weeks is a surface that's multi-group. I think this is the first multi-group surface we're going to have.
After an amazing race at Daytona, we now come to the left coast and Auto Club Speedway in Fontana.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Kool-Aid Monster Cup Series. This is SRM and ESBN on YouTube. So it should be a fun race to the end, and Jonathan Cogswell leading it. Second, Zachary Woods, and it's a crazy shakeup up front.
Absolutely, and our defending champion's got a fresh bullet in his gun. He went in and got a faster pair, so Greg Wood is ready to head to the front.
In chaos, I see Bryce Coburn. He's back in the 8th position. He's moving through the field. He pitted that last caution. Everybody from 5th on back pitted that last caution.
It's certainly not going to hurt. You got a set of tires in there. You
Oh!
use them.
Greg Wood, massive hit. Not Greg Wood. Bryce Coburn, massive hit to the wall. He's stuck in the hornet's nest right now. And that's just going to allow Greg Wood and Jonathan Cogswell to get away from him.
Yeah, Jonathan Cogswell is putting some time between himself and Kyle Harbin, and I saw somebody dart to the inside of the track there. I'm not sure who that was.
Yeah, I'm not sure who it was, but, oh, David Orfano! He is spun on the bottom of the track, no caution, but he's just had a rough go of it as of late.
Yeah, certainly has had a rough night tonight, that's for sure. Still no caution.
He'll get it back going. And something I forgot to mention is that Chris Pendle got eliminated. He'd had such a good season, and he got eliminated from the round of 16, so unfortunate for him.
Yeah, he was certainly having a great season, that's for sure.
Jonathan Cogswell continues to lead with Kyle Harbin chasing him down. It's a good battle. It's just a 5/10 gap, and Jonathan Cogswell, he's sort of fading.
Yeah, looks like Kyle Harbin is able to start reeling him in.
And Greg Wood is right all over Kyle Harbin. So, it's anybody's ball game right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big shakeup after that caution.
And something I really haven't seen is Bryce Hobler move through the field quite as quickly.
Yeah, he's caught back there in some traffic. Getting in the wall that may have done some damage. He's got a pretty good wrinkle on the right front there, so still a lot of time left though. We've got 30 laps to go.
Yep, we got a lot of laps to go. 30 laps. Anything can happen. We've seen that all season, and I don't really expect anything to change here at the Lady in Black.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, Greg Wood got pinched off and almost hit the wall there. Kyle Harbin. Man, these guys are racing hard, but 28 laps is a lot, but it's also a little at the same time.
Yeah, let's just talk about, Greg Wood first in points. David Lorfano runs is second in points, only 2 points behind Kyle Harbin. Coming into this race was third in points. John Garrett, not here tonight, was fourth in points.
Not sure what just happened there. Let's go back and look. Greg Wood tries going under Kyle Harbin, gets loose and hits him, and then Andrew Hurley had nowhere to go and hit into Greg Wood. So the guys that were running up front aren't necessarily running up front anymore, other than Jonathan Cogswell. But Bryce Coburn as well is moving through the field. He has maybe the fastest car on track.
He does have 3.5 seconds to make up though, so just gonna have to settle in and be consistent and try to race the track. Jonathan Cogswell though, he's doing a great job. He's got that number 27 Ford Mustang out front. That's the best place to be, out front, nobody around you.
I just have to say the 20 lap older tires have to come into play at some point, but he's holding pretty decently up there, 2.5 second gap, and not really fading other than Bryce Coburn catching him. On board with Bryce, we're gonna go ahead and turn it up. Caution is out, and I'm not sure what it was for. Looks like it might have been Angel Santiago. It was. He just a little contact with his teammate Greg Wood, and around he went. So, definitely a crazy turn of events. And that's just going to shake everything up, bring in Bryce Coburn right back up to the field.
Yeah, for sure. But don't count on Andrew Hurley. He had knocked off about a half a second off of Jonathan Cogswell's lead. So still anybody's race at this point.
It really
A lot-
is.
A lot can happen.
A lot can happen. Like we saw, Bryce Kobler slid through his pit box earlier, so that can happen to anybody.
Yep.
Pit stops are underway. We're watching Jonathan Cogswell, Bryce Kobler, Angel Santiago, Greg Wood, and we do apologize. I've refreshed the paints 2 or 3 times, and I just did it again, so I don't know what to say.
It's doing the same thing on my end, so it's not just you. And like you said, it's a big weekend on iRacing with the Indy 500 weekend, so.
Update on Ross Chastain. He is awake and moving. But 22 laps to go. It's going to be exciting. Who do you got here?
I mean, it's hard not to pick Bryce Kobler, but you've got some guys. Looks like Angel Santiago just put a fresh bullet in the gun, so he's got a fresh car out there now. Use that fast repair with 25 to go, or actually 20 to go. So I still think it's anybody's race.
It really is anybody's race. I'm going to go with Angel Santiago.
I think that's a good pick. I mean, he's been strong in the last few weeks, and we'll just have to see how this thing plays out.
We sure will. And, I mean, we're about to go green with 20 laps to go, and Jonathan Cogswell will be on the inside. Bryce Kobler on the outside. Angel Santiago in third. It's anybody's race, and it should be exciting.
Absolutely, as we are coming through 1 and 2.
That is
We
1
come
and
through
2.
1 and 2. Coming down the Boeing backstretch. As the pace car ducks down into pit road. Jonathan Cogswell hitting on the gas early.
Jonathan Cogswell leads him to the green. Jonathan Cogswell. Bryce Kobler's on his outside. He got the momentum. He's gonna make that move. Will he get clear? They're gonna be side by side, and Cogswell has to give it up on exit, so they don't both go around. That'll give the lead to Bryce Kobler, and as we saw in stage 2, I think that might be it for the rest of the field.
We have a lot of laps to go here. Like I say, it's still anybody's race. You've got some guys, especially Angel Santiago, your pick. He's caught Angel Santiago, or caught Jonathan Cogswell. Oh, Bryce Kobler gets loose coming off of 2 there.
And caution's out. It's Bill Sleep.
Yeah, it looks like he's hit it a ton. That may do it for Bill tonight.
George Jules spun in front of him, and Bill Sleep, man oh man, just nowhere for him to go. He is a magnet to these wrecks. Unfortunate for him, but we're about to go to a commercial break, and we'll be back.
Drivers that took time, all of them within 3.5 tenths of each other tonight is going to be a very closely competitive race.
As the field works its way out of the 3-4 complex, the only thing that's left to say is wipe the visor, adjust the 5-point safety harness, because race fans, it's showtime!
Amazing looking cars already. Green flag will fly.
Well, oh, they're wrecking! Well, one thing that you're going to see at this track that we haven't seen the last few weeks is a surface that's multi-group. I think this is the first multi-group surface we're going to have.
After an amazing race at Daytona, we now come to the West Coast and Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California for the second round of the Way She Goes Racing League Cup Series.
Drivers that took time, all of them within 3.5 tenths of each other tonight is going to be a very closely competitive race.
As the field works its way out of the 3-4 complex, the only thing that's left to say is wipe the visor, adjust the 5-point safety harness, because race fans, it's showtime!
Amazing looking cars already. Green flag will fly.
Well, oh, they're wrecking! Well, one thing that you're going to see at this track that we haven't seen the last few weeks is a surface that's multi-group. I think this is the first multi-group surface we're going to have.
After an amazing race at Daytona, we now come to the West Coast and Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California for the second round of the Way She Goes Racing League Cup Series.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Kool-Aid Monster Cup Series with 15 laps to go. Presented by SRM, sponsored by Jones Racing Setups and Pulse Graphics. Excited to see what's about to happen, and here we go. Angel Santiago in second, Jonathan Cogswell in the lead. Jonathan Cogswell is going to take off and Bryce Kobler in third gets a good jump and is going to get clear of Angel Santiago.
Angel gets into the wall a little bit there.
Yeah, Angel has been struggling with 1 and 2 all night long. And something that two people that haven't struggled with it are Bryce Kobler and Greg Wood, second and third. And Jonathan Cogswell just hit the wall, our leader.
Bounced right off of it, just got him a Darlington stripe. He still keeps on trucking.
That was a close one to be in chaos. But, whoa! Big wiggle out of Greg Wood, and he goes around Bryce Kobler, hoping the caution doesn't come out as he gets clear, and he is off and away.
Yeah, he will clear Jonathan Cogswell. Yeah, it looks like Greg Wood just broke loose there, and then just pancakes the inside wall. Well, Angel Santiago gets loose as well at that time off turn 2. He backs it back up.
It seems like everybody's getting loose there. I wonder if there's like oil or something. I mean, it's happened all night.
I wonder if somebody spilled some Kool-Aid.
Maybe. I mean, that is our title sponsor.
Could be. But in that case, it would have to be sugar-free if it was slick, because if it was regular and had sugar in it, it would make the track stickier and would give them grip. So
it's basically PJ1. So
yeah,
that's
until it ruins the track.
Yeah. PJ1 ruins the track too.
Jonathan Cogswell, he's trying to track down Bryce Kobler. As we're coming to we're now on 10 to go.
10 laps to go. Bryce Kobler has this thing in lock. He dominated last week at Michigan, and he's dominated this week here today at Darlington. Can he go back to back? We got 9 laps to find out. Jonathan Cogswell's closing in on him.
Yeah, he's not letting him get away like he was before, so you know, they're a few laps back. Bryce did get into the wall, so first place Bryce Kobler, Jonathan Cogswell riding second, Andrew Hurley third, Angel Santiago riding fourth, Kyle Harbin is fifth, Zachary Wood sixth, Greg Wood is back in seventh.
Greg
and
Wood.
James Jones in eighth.
He had a good run going, just a couple mistakes here and there, and the mistakes have been big. It's not like they've been small.
Well, it's just the track. It's not that Greg has really done anything wrong, but this track can just reach out and bite you.
Oh yeah, for sure. With 7 laps to go, the gap hasn't really changed between Cogswell and Kobler, but if Cogswell wants a chance, he's going to have to do something quickly. And I just don't see anybody getting close to Kobler, and Kobler's even running a little bit off the wall more than he has all night long in 3 and 4, so he's just
I think he's playing it safe.
I think if he had to push it a little harder, he could.
Yeah, Jonathan Cogswell really catches him in 1 and 2. I'm sorry, 3 and 4.
Yeah, I mean, he closed in 2 or 3 tenths through 1 and 2, and then can't quite do it through 3 and 4. It's just Kobler pulls out in 3 and 4.
Yeah, Kobler pulls out in 3 and 4, and Cogswell is catching him in 1 and 2. It's just, you know, the track is different at both ends. So you know, Jonathan's car is handling better right now in 1 and 2, and Bryce is handling better in 3 and 4. It's sort of balancing itself out.
It really is, and the gap's right back to where it was before the little slip up Kobler had in 1 and 2 that lap. of 5/10, 4/10 now. So Cogswell closing in. Will it be enough? He's to 3/10 now. Will he pull a Joey Logano? It's a Ford and a Chevy. This is giving me flashbacks to Darlington in real life.
Here we come to 3 laps to go.
Three laps to go. Lap traffic in the horizon. Bryce Coburn trying to do all he can to hold off Jonathan Cogswell.
He gets a better run off too that time.
5/10.
Trying to reel him in.
Cogswell's going to have to do something. And I just don't know if there's enough time, but here's some lap traffic. Here we go. He doesn't move out of the way.
Hey, Bill Sleep does pull down and let the leaders settle it between themselves.
That just helped him close in 3/10 though. So Cogswell's there. He's very close. Cogswell has to do something here. It's not quite able to do it through 3 and 4. It's to 2/10. Final lap. Final lap. Jonathan Cogswell.
Drives it deep in there.
Jonathan Cogswell trying to do all he can. Jonathan Cogswell
gets into the wall.
Tags the wall out of 2. Bryce Coburn is going to hold him off at Darlington and win back-to-back.
What a run by that 24 car tonight. I mean, all kinds of adversity. Got in the wall a couple different times. Just a heck of a run by Bryce tonight. Jonathan Cogswell, great run by him, finishing 2nd. Angel Santiago finishing 3rd. Andrew Hurley 4th. Kyle Harbin rounding out our top 5 tonight. What a race, Joseph. What a race.
What a race, and Bryce Coburn got it done. Let's go ahead and go through our finishing lineup before we get a hold of our 3rd place driver, Angel Santiago. First will be Bryce Coburn, 2nd Jonathan Cogswell, 3rd Angel Santiago, 4th Andrew Hurley, 5th Kyle Harbin, 6th Zach Woods, 7th Greg Wood, 8th James Jones, 9th George Jewell, 10th Bill Sleep, 11th Ron Morris Jr., 12th will be David Mayo, 13th Tyler Robinson, 14th David Orfano, 15th Nolan Pontbriand, 16th Zachary Cleek, and 17th rounding out the field, John McIntyre. So, good win for Bryce, and Damon, I think you got a chance, or I think you got a hold of Angel Santiago.
Yeah, Angel Santiago, Damon Joseph in the booth, buddy. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Telling you what, man, that Heilig Myers car, that thing hit the wall. It almost spun out, and still brought her home 3rd tonight, man. How was the race?
Man, it was a blast. This track is such a difficult track, but I love it, man. It's hard, it really is, and you know, I felt like I had a top 3 car, so 3rd place I'm content with. I know Greg really should have been out there battling with Bryce, but man, Cogswell had a great race there, and I just barely eked past Hurley with a few laps left to take a podium.
Yeah, it was certainly a good run tonight for you, and yeah, there was a couple points there in the race. Bryce got loose off 2, then everybody coming out of that turn got loose. I don't think we'd ever seen anything like that before, but it certainly was an awesome race. Who do you want to thank tonight, my man?
Man, as always, gotta thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. I really appreciate you guys sticking it out with us. I'm gonna thank my guys, all my teammates there between Bill Sleep, George Jewell, Greg Wood, Pendo. We're missing you tonight. James Jones, thanks for jumping in with us tonight, man. Gotta thank everybody there. They do a pretty good job of helping me keep my my mind in set and keep on going. All of our sponsors at Deep Racing, between Grounds and Hounds Coffee, Circle B Diecast, Old Timer Hat Company, and I'm missing one more. Blackwater Suds. Use a promo code Deep Racing, get either 15% discount on most of them, or free shipping at Circle B Diecast. And of course, as always, thanks to everybody in the league and for just making this happen. And nice, man, another top 3. We're getting there.
There you go, man. You'll get one before it's all said and done with. But
Hey, man, I
congratulations
just
on a
need
great
points.
run. There you go.
Trying to make the Final 4.
Good points tonight. There you go. It's time for some points. Well, have a great night. Go so I can celebrate with you guys, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. You guys have a good night. Enjoy your weekend.
You too, buddy. So that was Angel Santiago, our third place finisher. Let's go ahead and grab Jonathan Cosgrove, Joseph. I think you've got him.
Yeah, I do. Hey, Jonathan, you got a copy on me?
Sure did.
Hey, man, you had a great run. Just came up just short. You had a run. And on that final lap, what do you think you could have done to catch up to Bryce?
I had to get in front of him, keep in front of him, and once he got in front of me, I couldn't catch him. I gave it everything I had.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
You had a great run tonight, Jonathan, and you kept her up front and kept her out of the wall. That was the important part. How was the track tonight?
It was pretty slickery. Especially those first 2 laps. You know, that car can get away from you about a lap and a half. You think you've got it, and then come around on you. You really got to get those tires warmed up about 3 or 4 laps, then you can really take off.
That's the way this old girl does everybody, that's for sure. Well, who do you want to thank, man?
Well, I'd like to thank you guys for broadcasting, and thank the league owners and everything. Having a great time. Thank Angel.
Well, congratulations, my man, and we'll congratulations on the second place finish. We'll go ahead and get you back with you guys, and have a great night, man.
I ain't had a podium in 3 weeks, but I really want to learn to win, so it's still bittersweet, but I'll get there.
Hey, you'll get there, man. You've had a great season, but congratulations, my man.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There's Jonathan Coswell, so we'll go ahead and grab Bryce Coburn. Joseph, I think you're going to have our winner.
Hey, Bryce, you got a copy on me?
Yeah, yes I do.
Hey, man, you had a great run out there dominating tonight ever since stage 2. You got caught back towards the back at the start of the final stage. How'd you get through the field?
I felt so, it was just really, this car was just so fast. This is my worst track too. I don't know what I learned, but it was like, I could just pass anybody that I could, and then the cautions definitely helped because I get, decent restarts, but turn 2 tried to reach out and bite me most of the time, but it was, this car, it was just moving. I've never had a car that will drive like this. I could just go through the field like it was nothing. And I was just running people down. It was just, this car is just amazing. That's all I can really say.
Well, yeah, man, it certainly looked like that, and turn 2 was biting everybody. Anybody you'd like to thank before we let you go?
I know I have to thank Angel again for letting me join. He said he might not have to let me join next season with two back-to-back wins. Now my dad's watching. Probably shout out to Cammy, to Hubka, everybody at Ghost, which is another series that y'all broadcast that I run in. Shout out to Hubka and all the not fast racing people on there, and shout out to you all for putting on this broadcast and for somebody above giving me this rocket of a car apparently.
There you go, man. That's what it's all about. Well, congratulations, my man. Back-to-back wins, and doing it in a 24 car makes it even sweeter.
Man, I've came so close in the Ghost series that I run. I guess it just has to the wins just have to come here.
Hey, man. Well, congratulations, and have a great weekend. We'll see you next week, man.
Thank you.
That was Bryce Coburn, your race winner, and back-to-back for him. It was a good race, and we'll catch you next week.